Hey, you guys. Do you remember this ugly thing? This weird, not printed, gross looking figure? Yeah, well, guess what? We've got a better one to do today. But first, we're going to go over some other stuff. So we got tons of new Bendy merch here. I'm going to go over the newest wave of pops, and I'm going to go over some of the figures I got today, and a new plushie. So yeah, let's just jump right in. First, I think we should talk about the Ink Bendy plush, just because it's all by itself. I do not have the Butcher Gang plushies yet, but I do have Ink Bendy, and I do want to talk about him because I found him at Walmart. For whatever reason, they're shipping out Ink Bendy at Walmart with the normal plushies, with Boris and stuff, and Bendy and Alice, but Ink Bendy is with them now, instead of them shipping out all of them. But whatever the case, we got a new Bendy plush, so let's look over it. Body, let's just kick off the body right away. Literally exactly the same as a normal Bendy plush. The only thing that's changed is the face, and it has the dripping ink. Now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of this. One thing to start with, you can see a very noticeable line around the area that they changed. It sticks out. This part is fluffier. Like, this part is way fluffier than this part here. It's way softer. It sticks out farther because the fluff is literally longer. The ink droplets have a white line all the way around them, like a crochet line. And I understand why they have that, just because you have to have that with the sewing. But at the same time, it just looks really bad. I'm sorry, like the white line, it just stands out. If they had made the line black, it probably wouldn't have looked as bad, because what looks bad about it is the parts where it goes into the mouth. It just looks very strange when it's overlapping with the black line. It's very, very strange looking. Mine also has a really crooked bow tie. I don't know if they did this on purpose. I don't know if they did this on purpose because he has a crooked bow tie in the game or not. But it's very crooked. And if you look, it's attached here and it's attached here, and it's kind of lopsided. So I haven't really been able to fix that unless you pull it enough. But eventually, it just goes back to being crooked. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not. Let me know if yours has that. But yeah, guys, I'm not a huge fan of the face how it is. Also, he's really flat. His head is really flat. No squeaker. As far as I know, yeah, he still has the beans in the butt. I do like this plushie, but personally, I like the one that I made more. Next up, let's go over the new figures I got. So I showed the old Alice, because if you guys remember, they did not color a lot of the things on her face and her body that were supposed to be colored, such as her eyebrows, the line around her eyes. And luckily, I just went to Walmart today. I didn't really know they did this. I saw one once, but I didn't really pay attention. But I looked closely, and they actually remade her, but they just made her look way better. So usually I don't rebuy things if they do anything like little differences. But honestly, like, I hated how bad this looked, and this just looks so good. So let's go over it. Let's see. These, I have not opened one of these Fat Mojo figures in a while, so Fat Mojo makes questionable merchandise, but overall, I'd say it's pretty acceptable. Now, the accessories that she comes with are exactly the same as they usually would be, so I'm not really going to go over these. These don't have any color, and these came in the original one, so I have 2 sets of those now, but I'm okay with that. Now let's look at the actual figure, and my god, does it look better. That looks so good. That looks so good, guys. That looks so much more like actual Demon Alice does. She's just as posable. The legs are completely black. The little thing in there is white. But yeah, the legs are black, when on this one, they were white, which looks way better in black. Her arms are good. There's all these little paint splotches under the neck. You can see some paint. The face is very, 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 very good. Very, very better than the other one. The back looks pretty much the same from the back. So yeah, it's mainly the face that I really wanted them to fix. They did. They painted on lips. They painted on eyebrows. They put little expression, like lines above her eyes. They put drops of ink all over her. So this one, I'm probably either going to burn this alive or I'm going to give it to someone. But this one is really, really nice looking. Looks really, really good. Yeah, one more thing I realized. They made her hands black instead of white, which is more accurate because she does not have... Her entire arm is covered in ink. So I don't know why they made the arms or the hands white. But this looks really good. Does she turn at the waist? Nope. Does the original one turn at the waist? I don't remember. Nope. So all the same posability, basically the same figure, just printed on better. A few differences with color. Looks way better. Yeah, let me know which one you guys like more. Obviously, I think this one is way better. So, that is the first figure I got. The next one is Sammy Lawrence. I got him, and he's the only one from the actual new wave that I could find. I also got Bendy, because one, I didn't open him last time, and two, for some reason, they remade the original Bendy, but he has, like, the new box style. If you look at Alice's box style, it has, like, boards and stuff, when this one is just, like, orange with some ink. So, like, I was kind of wondering, maybe there's something different about it. Plus, I didn't have him, so I just decided to get Bendy as well. But let's go over Sammy first, since he's relatively new. Not seen any reviews on these. Haven't really paid attention to any of that. So, again, for me, this is completely blind, this review. Now, this looks very clunky. Oh, wow, that is weird. First, I guess let's just go from top to bottom. Let's see. Head barely turns. These figures, when I said that Fat Mojo makes questionable merch, and by the way, I don't hate on them. If I sound like I'm hating on them, I don't, but their merch is very, a little bit cheap. It feels clunky. It feels kind of hard to manipulate. When with, like, for, say, a McFarlane action figure, it's smooth. All the joints are perfectly made to fit. But these always feel questionably stiff and rigid. And they're not that flexible. Like, there's always these cracking sounds and stuff. I get afraid. So that he has big ball joints in his shoulders. It makes him look buff from this side, but then just looks weird from this side. So, kind of wish they had made that look better. His legs, he does not have feet, which I'm pretty sure is accurate. Yeah, it's accurate, but it looks weird. But his legs only go out. They cannot bend out to the side, and they're very close together. So he's kind of in like an awkward position. The only way I think to make him look less awkward would be to step 1 foot forward. One thing that I can already off the bat say that annoys me is the kneecaps. The knees stop here, so you can't bend the legs forward. So you can't place him in a walking position, because if you move one leg forward, it's going to be higher up. So if you place him on there, he's not going to be touching the ground, because you can't bend the other leg back without this knee bending forward to touch the ground, unless you just wanted to place him like this. So let's see if he can balance like that. I doubt it. Nope, he's going to fall. Yeah, guys, I don't hate Fat Mojo. I think that figure looks really nice, but this one, as of now, is not that good. It's not that articulated. But for a display piece, you can definitely tell who it's supposed to be. His mask looks really nice. It is attached pretty well, so I wouldn't mess around with that. It looks really nice. The printing's nice. I'm pretty sure the mouth is wrong, though. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be, like, ink dripping over his mouth. Let me look at the back of the box. The back of the box usually shows... Oh, cool. They showed the entire first and second wave. Yeah, see, he's supposed to have, like, black all over his mouth, and it kind of looks like it's open, but it's not. Let me see if there's any differences. He looks fine. Yeah, also, I need to get these 3. I still don't have these, but now I have the full first wave, thankfully. But yeah, it's a little questionable for this guy, I would say. Not my favorite one, definitely not, and mainly because of the legs. He looks nice, but he is not really... In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to display him, because these legs, they just undo it for me. One thing that's interesting, you do get a nice prop, though. You do get a Bendy cardboard cutout. It has a little handle on the back, so he can hold it. There we go, so he can hold it. I don't know why we'd have him hold it, though. I feel like they should have just put a little stand on the back so that you could set it up and have it be there in the background. It's not that bad, though. It is a nice piece to have. I can definitely see myself making a Bendy setup on my shelf, which I'm probably going to do after this video. Morty, and I put up like that, and it would just look nice, like, leaning against something. The other prop that he gets is his axe, and also the axe that you use a lot in the game. Pretty nice. It's actually multicolored, unlike a lot of the props. Yeah, he has some good props, I'd say, despite the figure not being the greatest. Whoa. Okay, here's another thing. Another rant on Fat Mojo. They always make props that never really fit in the character's hands. The character's hands never are really meant to hold these. Because like, they did put little end caps on the axe so that it can't slide out of his hand, but I just don't like when a figure can't just hold it in the place you want it. It's always going to slide down like that. It's always going to go back. And that just irritates me. Alice is pretty good. Her hand fits pretty well. See, it holds stuff nicely. But I'm just not a fan when the figures can't hold things very well like that. Hands can turn. Yep, both hands can turn. Elbows move. Shoulders move. Head moves. Legs move. Knees move. All right, next figure. All right, last figure before we get to the pops is Bendy himself. Pretty straightforward. Right off the bat, before I even open this, I have a feeling he's not going to be that posable, which is disappointing, but I'll show you why. So, there we go. Come on. All right. So, this Bendy figure is based off the normal cartoon-like Bendy, the one we don't really see in the game besides statues and stuff. The other Bendy figure we got was Ink Bendy, who has a lot more role, and he actually has poses. But this guy does not have poses. The only pose we ever see him in is this, and he does not have much articulation. His elbows don't move, only his shoulders move. They can go up like that. Like that. Yeah. His hands, as much as they're accurate and big and fun, don't look like they can hold anything. Yeah, you're not gonna fit anything in his hands. But that's okay. I mean, this dude, this character, like this specific form of Bendy, isn't really meant to hold anything. He's sort of just like a statue. So that's why I kind of wonder why they made him, because he's not really important. He doesn't really do anything, and he can't really do anything anyway. The legs, though, the legs seem pretty nice. They do bend. The feet turn. He looks like he has some sort of little joint in the leg there that causes it. Oh, yep. His legs can bend outwards. So this is what I was saying about Sammy Lawrence. His legs need to bend outwards, and they actually put it on one of the characters, finally. They should do that with more of them, because it would make them much better. But yeah, this dude, frankly, as much as he can't hold anything, and I question why they made him, I honestly just think he would just be good as a display item. I mean, he stands up well. He just looks like Bendy. He just looks like a nice little character you can sit there. Now, we've got the props. So these are, I'm pretty sure all the props that you get are the ones from Chapter 1, all the items you had to collect and put on the little pedestals. So here's the Bendy plush doll. Pretty nice. I do like this. I like getting little things like this. It doesn't look like he can sit up straight. Yep, the legs are too far down. He just leans back. But, you know, for a tiny little item, pretty nice. Let's see if we can get Bendy to hold him. Yeah, all right, well, he can kind of rest in his hand. He'll sit back there like that. And then the other item we get is this. I don't remember what this is called, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a pen and ink. There's a little skull and crossbone, if you can tell, carved. This little skull and crossbone carved on all the sides of it. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, let me know in the comments what this is actually called, because I can't remember. Yeah, so those are the figures I got today, and they're props. Pretty nice to have. I do recommend getting them. Let me know if you want me to review the other ones. And next, I think I want to do the pops, just because I did get a new pop today. I got Alice Angel, aka Demon Alice. So they should have just called it Demon Alice, but they just called it Alice Angel, which is alright. One of my favorite characters from the little amount of characters to choose from. Right off the bat, I keep saying that, but dang, it looks really nice. I mean, I love this. This halo, the broken halo, looks really cool, the way it's sticking out of the head like that. Horns look nice. The face looks nice. Pops don't usually have that much detail on the face, but this has a lot in the teeth and everything. Wow, looks really nice. She has a stand. Her hands are on her hips, kind of like in an angry position. I could see if they ever wanted to do like movie moments, they could do one where Alice was banging against the glass. I doubt they'll ever do that, but that would look cool. Yeah, not too much to say about this pop. I was questioning myself whether or not I should review the rest of them, but I don't think I'm gonna today just because, one, this video is pretty long, and two, these, I don't know if people want to see that or not. Let me know in the comments. If I get the rest of the figures, I'll review the rest of the pops with it, but since they're not too new, I'm not sure if I'm going to, but we got new stuff here today and we reviewed it. I'm really liking the Bendy stuff they're doing. Fat Mojo is not my favorite company, but you know what? I think for the Bendy stuff, I'd say it's pretty dang good. I would like to see McFarlane make some Bendy, though. If they ever want to give the rights to McFarlane could make some really nice Bendy stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of all these. We opened 4 things today. Yeah, just let me know in the comments which one's your favorite, which one do you not like, and should I get the rest of them and review them or not. Just let me know. Do you like it? Do you not? Doesn't matter. Just tell me in the comments. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Also, Infinity War Part 2 is coming soon.